Did you know that when America and China were not talking to each other directly, they were talking through Pakistan? Let me take you back to 1970. It was the height of Cold War. United States and the People's Republic of China had no formal diplomatic relations. But both sides were beginning to see value in opening a secret line of communication. On one side were the late US President Richard Nixon and National Security Advisor Henry Kissinger. On the other side were the late Premier Zhou Enlai and Chairman Mao Zedong. But the messages between them were not moving directly. They were moving through Pakistan. But why Pakistan? Because the late President Yahya Khan had Beijing's trust and Washington's confidence. Pakistan had something which both superpowers needed the most: trust, secrecy, and access. Pakistan's ambassador in Washington, Agha Hilali, relayed key messages, while Pakistan's Foreign Secretary Sultan Muhammad Khan helped manage the channel on Islamabad's side. By May 1971, both sides understood that messages were no longer enough. It was time for Henry Kissinger and Zhou Enlai to meet in secret. And this is where it gets really interesting. According to the official documents of the US State Department, Kissinger's trip was to be handled through the good offices of President Yahya Khan, and for secrecy, no other channel be used. Pakistan was not just passing messages. Pakistan was the trusted bridge. And then came the operational masterstroke. In July 1971, Henry Kissinger arrived in Pakistan during an official South Asia trip. Publicly, the story was that he had fallen ill after a dinner in Islamabad and was going to Nathia Gali to recover. But in reality, he secretly left Pakistan and flew to Beijing for a preliminary secret meeting with Premier Zhou Enlai. That flight from Pakistan changed everything for the two countries. It led to Richard Nixon's historic visit to China in February 1972, and from that came the Shanghai Communique, the foundational document of the new US-China relationship. Let me share another important piece of information. Communication through other channels did exist, like Poland, Romania, and Paris. But when the moment of real breakthrough came, Pakistan and Yahya Khan became the channel both sides relied on the most. And that is why this story matters so much. This is not just about America and China improving relations. This is what happens when a country has trust capital, when it has credibility, and when it can carry history on its shoulders. Speaking about Yahya Khan's role, Zhou Enlai said, "We should not forget and we cannot forget." So how can we forget this chapter of Pakistan's history? Did you know this story before? Share with us in the comments below.